president said this morning that there
I think it's safe to say he was.
Someone you guys had interviewed or were looking to interview?
We were in constant conversation with his legal team.
I assume that conversation's over now?
I think it is. He was a subject of interest to us early on in this investigation, but I'm going to leave it up to the special counsel for the decisions they made as to indicting him and on what charges. But right now he's been charged with lying to the FBI. We know from this investigation that there's been an active campaign by the Russians to be involved in the 2016 election, both sides, and we're going to try to answer some of the questions. We've been in constant contact with the legal counsel of everybody who was indicted yesterday. So I can't speak for the vice chairman. I don't think the indictments were a surprise to any of us who have been involved in the investigation for 9 months. Does it make our job tougher? Only in the fact that there may be some information that we could get from Manafort or Gates that we're not going to be able to get now because of the indictment. But we had assumed for quite a while that at some point they would be taken off the deck for us. The Deputy Attorney General is the only one that can fire him. So the efforts that are out there are to circumvent the president firing the special counsel. He can't do that.
What is obvious was that yesterday we saw one more example of where the Russians were actively reaching out to Trump officials, trying to offer dirt, emails, disparaging information about Hillary Clinton. It raises a whole host of additional questions.
I am confident that there is no possibility that Mr. Mueller will be fired. First of all, it's important to recognize that unlike the FBI director, the president does not have the direct authority to fire Mr. Mueller. That authority is vested in the Deputy Attorney General, Mr. Rosenstein. I believe that this is a very important investigation. It speaks to the integrity of our democratic process, and there is no doubt in my mind that the Russians did try to influence the elections last fall, and they're continuing those activities in other Western democracies, and I have every belief that they're going to continue to try to sow dissent and discord and division in this country as well to undermine public confidence in our democracies.
This is just the beginning, and that likely there are going to be other aspects of a very big case brought out. So I think it is what it is, and I accept it. I do believe that the special counsel is as strongly supported as I have ever seen in my time in the Congress and in the Senate, and that it would be a big mistake to tamper with that. He has high respect. He's been a former director of the FBI for over 10 years.